Welcome back into the Sports Source, this segment of our program brought to you by Topoco Lodge. You can see from their spots in this show what a terrific experience Topoco provides. That includes accommodations, food, and plenty of space for church retreats, marriage retreats, corporate retreats, church and family reunions, church picnics. Topoco.com is where you go to learn more about all of their facilities. They even have a theater up there. They've got it all. If you haven't been to Topoco Lodge, check it out. But certainly, if you're looking for a new place to do something with church retreats, marriage retreats, corporate retreats, that is the place to go. Let me tell you, Topoco Lodge, Topoco.com. Okay, continuing with our fall camp kickoff show today, I want to ask another fill-in-the-blank question. When the 2018 season comes to an end, the Vols' most valuable player will be blank. Who will be awarded the MVP award for this team? Anyone? Anyone?
I'll take Jarrett Garantano. I think that Keller Chris is going to start the season at quarterback, and I think that the guy that replaces the quarterback after about a 5-game losing streak ends up being the guy that is considered the MVP. You also, the schedule, we know how it is with Tennessee.
Yep.
November, the schedule gets easier. If in the middle of that 5-game stretch, Tennessee's losing, they decide to make a quarterback change, and you're closer against South Carolina, and then all of a sudden you can knock off 2 of 3 with Kentucky, Vanderbilt, and Missouri. I think that it'll end up at the end of the season, the narrative will be that Jarrett Garantano is the guy that helped save Tennessee's season if you get to 6-6.
Interesting. Okay. Anybody else?
I'm going to jump in there and say it's going to be Trey Smith. I think going into the season, offensive lineman, if this was like an actual media vote or fan vote, nobody's going to vote for an offensive lineman. But I think he's the best player and the only All-SEC player before the season, and I think he'll be the best player and probably the only All-SEC player after the season.
Yeah, and also as a team leader, if he's one of those guys that can help in the locker room, that also is a value that you don't see in a stat line.
Well, and he may end up playing multiple positions on this line, especially with the injuries that they've had there. And he can play both. Just to say somebody different, 2 more guys came to mind, but I'll go with Todd Chandler. This is a guy that should have played more last year. He should have played with John Kelly, both of them on the field at the same time. Maybe this coaching staff will have Chandler on the field more and use him. He's going to make some big plays. Obviously, it probably won't be enough for a great season, but I have the most trust in him.
I want to go with Juwan Jennings. If he keeps his nose clean, he has proven that he is an NFL caliber wide receiver. He makes spectacular plays. He makes mundane plays and turns them into better plays.
Yes.
I think if he keeps his nose clean and stays healthy, and Tennessee can just keep their quarterback upright for a little bit, I think Juwan Jennings, besides Trey Smith, may be your most NFL-ready guy if he keeps it straight up here.
I'll give you a guy on defense simply because I think he has to be that guy and he has to stay healthy as Darren Kirkland Jr.
Yeah.
I think if he performs at a level to where that defense kind of solidifies, then I think that the value is off the charts. To me, I'm more worried about the defense than I am the offense.
See, and I had my second choice with Shy Tuttle.
Okay.
For some of the same reasons, just obviously different position.
Well, you've switched to a 3-4, so is he going to be that guy, and he's going to be healthy enough to stay that guy for the entire season?
My other guy was Nigel Ward.
Yeah, I would say him as well.
All right, here we go. I want to see what you think the high-end hopes are for this team. So, the 2018 Volunteers' best win will come against blank. Their best win this year will come against blank. We've got to be quick in this segment, so give me a name.
Kentucky. I think that Tennessee's going to go 5-7 this year, and I think that Kentucky's going to be the best win, but I think it won't be a terrible win. I think Kentucky's a bowl team, and I think that, look, the way the schedule plays out for me, Tennessee, I just don't see them getting to a bowl this year, and I think Kentucky's the best win they're going to get.
Yeah, I have Kentucky as well, and that will get them the tiebreaker into 5th place in the East as opposed to 6th place as the preseason prediction.
They're much too optimistic. I went Vandy.
Really?
Yeah.
Vandy's won 4 of the last 6 against Tennessee.
And that's the reason I don't make it the biggest win in the
I'll go just to be different, and I was going to say this anyway. I'll go Missouri. I think the game's in Knoxville, right?
Yep. Yeah.
So I think they can get Missouri and Knoxville in November. I think they'll be settled enough to do that.
But they've got that NFL caliber quarterback and a new offensive coordinator named Derek Dooley, who's really good. So Tennessee loses to Dooley, it's going to be brutal.
After Kentucky, Missouri, Florida, we'll be on the next level of another one I think you can get.
I was going to go Kentucky, Missouri, and I'm going to go Kentucky simply because I think they've got more question marks than Missouri does on offense.
So your all's expectations are higher than mine.
That doesn't sound very high. I thought somebody would throw out Florida. I really did. I thought somebody here would throw out Florida. But it seems like everybody here is in that 5-7 range. Is that what we're all thinking?
Bowen's done it before. That's what I.
Oh, I agree. He's proven he can win with less.
Yeah.
Prove it, we don't know. All right. When we come back, what are the biggest obstacles for this year's team? We got 8 options on the board. I'll tell you what you said in a Twitter poll, and then we'll give you our answers. A lot more to come on the Sports Source. Going back.